time for another weekly TBR, so let's go through the 8 books that I plan to read this week. Starting with the books I'm already in the middle of, we have 3. The first one is We're All Guilty Here by Karen Slaughter. This is an arc that comes out in August, and I'm loving this so far. No surprise because I'm obsessed with all of her books. Then we have Till Summer Do Us Part by Megan Quinn. I think like 200 pages into this one, and it is so much fun. This is another favorite author of mine. Her romances are just an absolute blast every single time, but I am giggling and kicking my feet reading this. And then the last one that I'm currently listening to on audio is The Last Fairy Out by Andrea Bartz, and this one I am enjoying, but it's not like gripping me quite yet. I just remembered I'm also listening to this book on audio, and I think my copy's upstairs and I don't feel like getting it. So this is Backhanded Compliments, and this is one that I'm so far not loving quite as much as I hope to. I'm still really enjoying this story, but I was ready for this to be like a 5-star read, part of my personality, and it's definitely not there yet, but we'll see. I still have about a quarter of the way to go. Okay, on to books that I haven't started yet. We gotta start with Catabasis or Catabasis. I never know how to pronounce this, but I am finally gonna read this week. I'm so intimidated, but I'm so ready. I absolutely can't wait. I've just heard incredible things about this, so very nervous, very anxious, but finally ready to dive in. Then we have Geneva Rose's new book, The Girl I Was. I've heard this is amazing too, and I have never read a book of hers that's not like just one of her thrillers, so I'm intrigued by this. Next up, we have this really short like romance novella. It's called Roller Coaster Romance, and it's set in like the equivalent of Disneyland, which I thought was fun. Then we have All the Words We Know, which is compared to Frederick Bachman's writing, and that's why this is so high on my TBR, so definitely planning to read this week, and it's very short. And then lastly, I'm planning to listen to the audiobook of Gracie Gold's memoir. I'm hoping this is narrated by her. I'm not sure if it is, but I love her so much. She's a very inspiring Olympic figure skater that I've always looked up to like when I was growing up, so excited to read this. All right, and there we have it. I guess it ended up being 9 books that are on my TBR this week. We'll see how many I get through.